Hey guys, I hope you are having a great week. Can you believe Christmas is in just a couple of weeks? I feel like the season is just flying by, and I say that every year, but it really does, doesn't it? I hate it. I just want to press pause and soak up this Christmas season because it goes by way too fast. Anyways, today I'm going to take you along as I decorate my entry foyer for Christmas. I did some and then I also filmed some, so I can't wait to show you what I did. We ended up painting this cabinet behind me that I got over the summer at the Goodwill. Finally painted it black, and the funny thing is when I got it, I was debating on painting it black. Well, we finally did, and I love it. I just wanted to make the foyer feel so Christmassy and welcoming and inviting, not going with any kind of trend or theme, just kind of doing my own thing. And even though we don't use this front door very much, actually, there's a lot of snow out there right now. It's a sunny day right now, but it's often, you know, just covered in snow. This is a high traffic area going to the living room, upstairs, and to the kitchen. So when you're walking through this space, I wanted to just feel cozy and Christmassy. So I cannot wait to show you what I did. So grab yourself a cocoa or a coffee and let's get started. But before I get started, I would like to take a few minutes and thank Typology for sponsoring today's video. Typology is a vegan and cruelty-free skincare brand formulated and manufactured in France. I have been loving these reusable silicone patches that creates a barrier that helps retain moisture and promote penetration of active ingredients, and the eye balm mask with plant collagen, which helps reduce the depth of wrinkles, and polyglutamic acid that retains skin moisture for a longer plumping effect. Being made in France, they follow strict EU regulations that ban over 1,300 ingredients compared to the significantly smaller ban list here in the US. All ingredients are vegan, clean, and efficient. I love this 10 ingredient body moisturizer. It's soft and non-sticky and literally only contains 10 ingredients. I always love when I use the eye balm mask and patches. I've been using this a few times a week and love the results when I use it. I usually use it in the morning before I apply the tinted serum. It's available in 6 shades and 99% naturally derived. For a limited time, you can click on the link in the video description to receive a free full-size 10-ingredient body moisturizer with a purchase of $40 or more. Typology aims to keep only the essentials in their products and made with over 80% ingredients of natural origin. Next, I use a concealer. It is also available in 6 shades with a medium to high coverage, and I love this tinted lip oil with a glossy nonstick finish. And a new favorite of mine has been the serum mascara. It is enriched with pea peptides and castor oil that fortifies and lengthens lashes for a natural defined look. Don't miss this limited time offer. Click on the link in the video description to receive a free full-size 10-ingredient body moisturizer with a purchase of $40 or more. And thanks again to Typology for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to start by decorating this cabinet. Like I mentioned, we recently painted it black and I'm so happy we did. When in doubt with furniture, always paint it black, and it's instantly just going to make it look fresh and new. I always love the contrast of black. I love black furniture, as you know. So I added a Mackenzie Child's platter, a new lamp that I picked up at HomeSense, these really cute nutcrackers that I also found at HomeSense too, added some greenery that I had on hand, and these really cute boxes that I picked up at Dollar Tree. They're really cute to decorate with, but you could also use them for some presents too. And then I added this little tree next to the cabinet. I hung this garland up, this Norfolk garland that I like, but I wanted something a little bit more grand. So I found this beautiful light up garland at Home Depot. So I intertwined the two. I kind of just tucked it in, and now it's lush, it's full, it lights up, it's got the berries, it's got the pine, it's got the ribbon all in one. I'm so happy I did this. It looks so pretty. It was so easy to do too. And I just love that warm lighting that it has as well. And here's a little peek at how I decorated this table in the entry. I love it. It is so Christmassy. I recently found this train at Ross for $24.99. What a steal. It is beautiful. I added it with these new lamps that we picked up. We fell in love with these beautiful Mackenzie Child's lamps that look perfect here, along with the Santa portrait that I've had. Now I'm going to hang some more garland over the closet doors. And again, I love this garland. It lights up, so I'm adding that. And I'm also going to add some pictures in the frames that I have here too. And what I am using are these boxes from Dollar Tree, like Dollar Tree for the win if you're looking for some seasonal artwork, because they are so cute. I've shared this idea for years. It's so easy. I love the Santa portrait with the deer. It is my favorite. That was kind of my first one I picked. But then I'm like, maybe I'll go with more of like a Christmas scene like this with the really cute door with the wreath. I thought was really cute. So that was what I originally was going to do. And it's so easy. Just add it to the frame. Here's some other boxes that I found if you like a little bit more vintage. Isn't that cute with the Santa? I love this one too. And look at this cute little Santa portrait. I mean, check Dollar Tree, you guys. And there's just so many ones to choose from. So originally I was going to go with this, and I was even debating about this one. I thought was really cute too. But I ended up going with the door. Super cute, hung it up, but I really wanted to do the Santa portrait too. So I ended up swapping and adding both, doing the Santa one. But I did try that one. There's the Santa one, and you just put in the frame. Speaking of frames, here are some frames that I also picked up for this part of the entryway. And look at these beautiful chalkboard signs that I've shared other ones that I've gotten throughout the years. But to kind of take that glossy tone down, if you get it printed at the drugstore, I spray it with some matte finish. So I took them out, sprayed it with some matte finish. I'm letting them dry. Meanwhile, I'm trying to, Dumplings helping me out, make some little swags to go over the frames. So I'm just taking some leftover stems that I had on hand. And I'm just taking a zip tie to attach the two together, adding a little bow, easy as that. And I'm going to hang these above the frames. But I also had another idea of taking some ribbon and make it look like it was hanging from the back too. But I ended up doing the swags. And here is the entryway foyer, all decked out for Christmas. And it might just be my favorite room decorated for Christmas because it is oh so Christmassy. So I'm going to give you a quick little tour, but I'm also just going to show you some things as well in case you have any questions. So here are those beautiful prints that I printed. And again, what I did is I sprayed them with a matte finish, and that took off that glossiness. So if you get prints at, like say Walgreens or CVS, and you want to tone down that glossiness, even if you get that satin finish, just spray it with that matte finishing spray. Now I'm going to show you, I've gotten these previously and I love these chalkboard prints. I have one that says Dashing Through the Snow that I've had for years. You may remember it too. That one I printed actually on like a poster paper from Office Max, and it's a beautiful matte finish. I'm going to show you that, but I wanted to show you here what I did. Again, like I showed you, I just made like a little swag with just some leftover greenery, added a little bow. And these are just so beautiful with two of my favorite Christmas songs, A Thrill of Hope, The Weary World Rejoices, For Yonder Breaks a New and Glorious Morn from O Holy Night. And then because I like symmetry, over here I added Silent Night, Holy Night, All is Calm, All is Bright. And they are so beautiful. Now these prints are from Dear Lily. There are some free ones. I'll link them in the video description. So you can grab the free ones, or if you want the larger ones like I have here. And it's just such an easy way to decorate seasonally. Just download, print, and frame. And then again, you can print them at like an Office Max if you want more of that matted tone, or print them at like a Walgreens CVS. It's a little bit cheaper to do. And then spray it with that matte finish too. I'll get rid of that like glossiness because I like to frame it in front of the plexiglass. These frames come with plexiglass, and I just like more of that matted look, so I frame it in front of the plexiglass. So let me show you the Dashing Through the Snow print that I've had for years that is similar to this. It's also from Dear Lily, just so you can see the comparison. Here's the Dashing Through the Snow print, and you can see here it is printed on a paper from like Office Max or Staples. So it doesn't have that glossy finish, a really nice matte finish. But I wanted to just show you in comparison to this print, once you spray it with that matte spray. I could have sprayed it maybe a little bit more, but I didn't want to ruin it. So I just kind of go easy on that. A nice light coating, I feel just kind of really takes it down a notch from being as glossy. So, and it's a little bit cheaper always to print it at like CVS or Walgreens. They always have different coupons, 60, 70% off even. So I like to take advantage of those savings for 24 by 36. These are 24 by 36. So again, such an easy and affordable way to deck your walls for the holidays. But you can see here on the matte paper versus doing the photo paper from the drugstore. And since I really didn't show you how I decorated my bench area, so the bench is something that I may want to change out. Also was considering painting it too, but for the time being, since I just painted the cabinet, I figured I would leave it like this and maybe next year do something. But since I already kind of had it decorated before I started filming, I added one of my Mackenzie Childs tartan buckets with a tree. I've had these trees forever. We were living in Florida. I remember buying these. We came up to Buffalo that Christmas. I got them after Christmas at TJ Maxx. Drove back down to Florida with them. And that was a long time ago, like 19 years ago. So a long, long time I've had those. They actually come in urns. And I just kind of just plopped it right in there and added some battery operated twinkle lights to them. Or, well, they do twinkle. I just have them on a steady. Added a nutcracker because that is oh so Christmassy. A tartan pillow. A Mackenzie Childs pillow, which has the tartan on it. These are two new pillows that I got this season. Love my Mackenzie Childs one. And then this tartan one is by Mud Pie. And a letters to Santa little mailbox that I got, I think, last year at Michael's. And then underneath, I just added some Santa boots and then some little boxes and another one of the tartan buckets. Next to the bench, I added one of these blow-up inflatable ornaments that I also have outside too, that are just really cool and different, and they're weighted. So you can put these essentially outside too. What I have noticed, since it's really cold outside, they do deflate a little bit being outside when it's really cold. But they are weighted, and I just tucked one of them right here just for another little pop of whimsy. And then I also added this new rug. You guys, I found this rug at Gabe's, which is kind of like a Ross. $39 washable rug. Also included two other rugs with it. Included like a smaller one, which I have in the powder room, as well as a small runner for $39. And originally I went in there to get a Christmas rug because I saw some cute Christmas rugs there. So I was originally going to get a Christmas rug, but then I found this one. I'm like, I can use this year round. As cute as like a seasonal one would have been, I really like this one in here. And then also because we painted the cabinet, I thought, just really bringing that black into, and perfect for year round, and you couldn't beat the price either. I took you along as I styled the cabinet here, but then I also added a candle. This is a balsam and cedar candle from Yankee Candle. I think that's just a classic scent that I've loved for years. So I added that here because it smells so good. But then I also added Santa, which was once on our front porch, that I changed out when I added our nutcrackers out there. So I did change the front porch a little bit from my little short video that I originally did because I really wanted the nutcrackers out there. So Santa came inside, and then I added a basket with some poinsettias. These are Dollar Tree poinsettias that are actually like $5, but they're so pretty. I've talked about them all season because they're some of my favorite. I love that matted tone, and added a lantern. And like I showed you too, added another one of my tartan Mackenzie Child buckets with another one of those trees that I've had. I wanted to make the entry so Christmassy as you enter through the front door, even though the front doors are not used often. But like I mentioned, this is a major traffic way to the living room, to the kitchen, to upstairs. So I just wanted to make this feel so Christmassy as you're passing through to the kitchen, living room, or going upstairs. So I also added, like I briefly showed you, some garland over the closet doors, which I don't believe I've ever done. But again, just adding that pop of Christmas in here too. Added a sign above that I've had. And then I just added one of these wreaths with, ideally, I would love to have two, but let's be real, when you're opening and closing this door, that would always come off, so you'd have to take it off. They only had one of these wreaths left at Hobby Lobby too. So, and I really, really liked it here. So I guess I'll just keep the one, plus it would be, I could see my kids just always bumping it down because I have done that before, having wreaths on both of these, and nobody except myself pays attention to the wreath on the door. They won't be like, oh, I got to take it off. It'll fall off. So I've had that happen quite a bit. I've added a little nutcracker over here, as well as over here too. These matching nutcrackers, I did originally have them in the kitchen, but I changed them around and put them here in the entryway too. But then I also, like I showed you, I wanted something to frame in as you looked into the kitchen too. I just felt that was really bare. I was kind of standing here going, I need to add something else. And what better to do than this garland that I'm just absolutely in love with. I love how lush and full it is. Comes with all the little picks and berries and even the really pretty ribbon attached to it too. And it's battery operated, and it's got that nice warm glow. It's not that like cool white LED. It's got that warm, warm glow too. So I had another set of it. I framed it in there, and I just think it makes it feel so Christmassy as you are walking through. I can't tell if it's better to have the overhead light on or off. I prefer it off. It's just cozier in here, but hopefully it's picking up on the video as well. So here are the gift boxes that I framed, and I ended up going with the Santa in both. Originally I was going to do the other scene, but I just love the Santa picture. I thought, oh, maybe that'll be too much since I have the portrait in here too. But this was the one that I originally grabbed when I was going to do this. And then I found a bunch more too. So I'll use those other ones, or I'll use them for wrapping. So they certainly won't go to waste, but it's such an easy and affordable way, again, to deck your walls for the holidays by finding those gift boxes. And Dollar Tree, always for the win when it comes to the really cute gift boxes too. I've shared that for years. And then this leads to our powder room. And I just added a thrifted wreath that I believe I shared with you. Maybe it was at Christmas in July. I can't remember. And then this is a tartan bow wreath hanger that I also shared with you during one of my Christmas hauls. So I just have this here, and this leads to the powder room. So that's a wrap on the Christmas foyer. Now I'm going to put some Christmas music on and show you as well. Okay guys, that is all for today's video. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you got some decorating inspo for your home as well. You can also follow me on social media at Mother Time. You can check out my blog, mothertime.com, and if you've enjoyed this video and you are not subscribed to my channel yet, don't forget to click that subscribe button so you never miss any of these videos. Thanks guys for hanging out with me here today. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Bye guys.